In this video, we'll start with design thinking based thinking as we are approaching the SIH timeline, deadline. So, considering the timeline of SIH, we'll start with something called as DT based framework and DT based video. Like, what's the starting point? How do you start the design thinking? Part of thinking when anything you might be saying. You empathize, you define, you ideate, then this is the main point, right? What's that? You build the prototype, then you test, right? So, considering the empathy and definition part, considering the problem statements which are identified and which are suitable to you in SIH, I would like to welcome the team and explain about how do you empathize and what's the definition behind that and what's the definition you have understood behind that and what are the ideas and what may be the idea tools you have confined with, and then what are the prototypes or how much percentage of the prototypes has been completed. I would like to invite the teams and like to explain. I like to invite the team and they would like to explain what will be the aspects or output aspects or what will be the desired output or something like that. Okay. Empathize பண்றது மட்டும் நீங்க யூஸ் பண்ண சொல்றீங்க எப்படி டோட்டல் இத்தனை பேருக்கு கேட்டீங்க.
Our problem statement is we have one PM internship portal. It has more than 500 internship opportunities, but we have to able to find internship according to our skill. So we need to find solution. So further information
for the defined phase, the PM internship portal faces many difficulties, which include scalability, because all across the India, the participants, the interns have to apply for the internship portal, but they don't have any ML algorithm to solve this. So we are asked to build a ML algorithm or rule-based algorithm to solve this problem. So the current PM portal works on the filters like combinations of districts, states, and the internship companies. So we are asked to build an ML model which should be rule-based or a simple logistic model that should match the intern profile with the internship.
The prototype of the problem statement is to develop a front-end with the React, Tailwind and CSS, and backend with the Django and Django REST frameworks. For the ML and the database, the Python with the Python with pandas, and for the database we use the PostgreSQL.
So before going into the detailed technical aspects, consider me as a school student and I don't know what is front-end and what's the back-end and what's the ML and what's the REST framework and what's something told as Python, right? It's a snake, right? Yeah. So Python is a snake according to me. Okay. Just enlighten me what's this about.
So front end is basically how the website will look to the users, like visual aspects of the user. Then the back end is used to interact with the front end and the user. It acts as an interface between the user and the back end. Then
what is REST and what are the terms for it? What's the term used like partner, right?
it's basically used to it is a tool that is used in data analytics and data science. So we can use the data set in order to filter data.
So what's ML and what are the terms used in ML or what are the ML labels? Not label or label.
So ML is divided into different types. Basically, the most basic one is rule-based ML. It works on formulas like weightages. We apply weightages to the formulas, then it calculates. Then there is the LLMs, which are large language models, and small language models are also.
What's the output expected? What's the expected output percentage you are doing? How much percentage you are looking to do?
80 to 85. Since we don't have the data sets.
What is the data set?
The data we feed into the ML